Hi, this is Joe. Welcome. Top of the um, afternoon to you if you're in um, East Central Time. Um, and what do you call it? Good afternoon, morning, good evening, depending on where you're seeing this. I wanted to give a message out today. If you're here for the first time, welcome. I'm here just to give guidance, to talk about my experience through the awakening process, and to help you through it yourself. My message today is um, basically that the things that most resonate with you, like a lot of, I mean, what I've done throughout my life is that kind of brushed aside what I want, my preferences of what to do, and how to enjoy my life through each day for the sake of sacrificing for others. Um, and my message today is that the that we need all take time for ourselves. One, to do the meditation, to do meditations, 15 to 20 minutes each day, just to during the day, 3 times a day, and to also to feel the so that we one can lower our nervous system, and that's like I say, one of the things that I most enjoy now. I mean, before it was it was difficult for me to even meditate. And like on your journey, most likely you probably like me, where I could barely sit down for 5 minutes, let alone try to meditate and control my mind and my emotions and my nerves and everything else. But it is possible because I did it, and it is one thing. One thing that you know that it is. It is an awesome experience because it's like taking a time out during the day. I mean, that you look. I look forward to it now. I mean, in the morning, the first when I wake up before I get out of bed, 15, 20 minutes just to to align to the divine in the morning for my day, and also to what do you call it? Remember to I don't know if you remember your dreams, but I don't. So it's usually also for people to reflect anything, images, any things that um, any things that they saw in their dream, or that were could be symbols, or things that are information that from the spirit world they're trying to tell you or teach you that you should know. But unfortunately, myself, it's hard for me to remember my dreams. I guess I don't know why, but that's one thing in the morning is like any ideas you get in the first thing in the morning is you always I have a like I do is a booklet next to the bed, and whether you wake up in the middle of the night and come up with an idea, um, and just write it down, because I mean if you don't, most likely you won't remember it, whether it's first thing in the morning or middle of the night or whatever. Just write it down, and make sure that you do that so that you don't forget. And because it's anything that's given to you like that is usually a something of value for for your what do you call it, your journey, whether it's a symbol of embodiment, whether it's what do you call it, a message for you to what to focus on or what to do, or whether it's what do you call it, just images of loved ones, or what, or and like I said, it could be multiple things, but like since I don't have remember my dreams, I can't really tell you exactly by experience, but I know that the first thing in the morning is the best time. One, to program your subconscious mind by affirmations, and also two, is just listen to what comes in when you first thing in the morning, so you know how can you say um, you can understand if there's things that that the spirit community wants to tell you. You can jot them down. So, like I said, meditation is at first for me it was difficult, but it's not difficult to do. It's really simple. And 5 breaths in, 5 seconds of inhaling. Um, then it's 5 seconds of just holding it, and then 6, 7, 8 seconds of breathing it, exhaling. And that's really it. And you just continue that for 15, 20 minutes, and you'll feel the difference in yourself, and your heart rate goes down, your nervous system goes down, and your whole how can you say it, mind starts to calm. So everything, I mean, at first you're gonna have what do you call it? Itches. You're gonna want to get up. You're gonna want to do a lot of things. Even today, I still have the same thing, itches and stuff. But I don't. What do you call it? Doesn't bother me anymore. But it does. How you say it? Your mind does want to. How you say do things besides just sit quietly. And so for that reason, you just try it out. And like I said, don't worry about being perfect. It's and I would recommend just being silent. If you don't, I used to use an app for it, but that's only if needed. And I think that's preference is just listening, sitting and listening, and focus on your breath through your nose or through your stomach. Either way. And another thing too is every day is a be grateful in the morning of you're awake. Well, you woke up and you have another day of life to live, of learning, of healing, of and what do you call it, of experiencing what life is all about. So that is how you say it. And at night, you should do the same thing. Whatever you learned in the day, write it down in a journal, whether it's the same one next to your bed or whatever. Do keep it all down in one journal, which I would recommend. And as you go along through this process, I filled the whole journal full of this journey, just because it's like I said, every day is a different experience. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's um, some days are better than others. That's all I have to say. But the concern, the most I say rewarding of this is that you feel better as you go along in this process. Your body removes a lot of tension and stress that it's been holding for years, and that by that you'll relieve any ailments that they could cause. So that is not a positive, not only for you, but also for your family. So they won't have to go through it. So that is my message today: is take time for yourself, and not only for your meditation, but go get an ice cream, go whatever, go hit some golf balls. I mean, and every day you should spend at least an hour or so just doing something you like, whether it's with your son, daughter, wife, or by yourself, going in nature, walk in nature, reflect on all the things that are of what do you call it? All the great things that you're grateful for. I mean, the best thing too, also I've noticed is, I mean, the abundance of nature. I mean, you see the birds, you see the animals, and they're never worried about eating. They're never worried about the next day and saving for 401k or anything. They're always going off and out and going. Seems like they have, what do you call it, much easier life than we do, even though we're, what do you call it, higher up on the food chain. But the one thing you realize that nature itself is powerful and give you an abundance, that you realize that everything is always there. I mean, whether it be the sun, the trees get water, rain when it needs it. The what do you call it? The birds get their food, whether it be worms or whatever. The chipmunks get their nuts. I mean, everybody's scurrying around in a day and gets what they have to get, and that's it. They live day to day, and they seem to enjoy enjoy it. And that's what I'm referring to, is that if you go into nature, not only does it help you relax in nature, and whether it's a forest or whether you're just what do you call it, in your backyard, with around trees, or nature around your backyard. That's just being in nature itself, whether you're hugging a tree or being on the grass with your bare feet, grounding. You all both are acceptable things that give you a lot of energy and a lot of what do you call it, awareness for the abundance in this world, because like myself and others, you feel like I mean, you're running in scarcity in this world, trying to make ends meet. And when you do change your perception for nature, how it works, and how it there's always seems and not seems always and always abundance of resources for nature, and how that provides for itself as well as for us. So please take that and as a reflection. If it resonates with you, hopefully it does, and also kind of try that today. Go out in nature, do something, even whether you meditate in nature, that's awesome too, and try it for today and see what comes of it, and let me know in the comments. I what do you call it? If you like this content, or and are what do you call it, resonate with this message, please subscribe, like, provide feedback, whether what do you call it, the message. Well, what comes of the message, if you do it, and what did you feel, how did you feel, and provide feedback, and that's good too, to see what you try, and how did the day change for you. So that's my message for today. I hope you guys are well. Have an awesome day. Love you, and like I said, do something for yourself today. Make sure it's what do you call it? Make sure it's something you like to do, and and God bless. Amen.